May I point out that it is well before 5 p.m.
Girl, it's well before noon. Let's get real.
Let's just be honest.
Don't lie to your people.
Those are fantastic though. And the nice thing is that every story does have a complete recipe. Like you can learn how to make this drink from the book. I'm here today with Mamrie Hart, who you may already know from her YouTube channel, You Deserve a Drink, and who you're about to know from her book by the same name. Congrats, by the way.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, now this book is very entertaining. It's kind of like a mixture of great cocktail recipes and associated stories from your own life.
Exactly. Each story has a different cocktail recipe that correlates and also, you know, like helps you get through my awkward moments with a buzz.
Exactly, and we're drinking one of them right now. This is a Big Apple, correct?
This is the bad apple.
Bad apple.
This is the bad apple.
But
this
it's
is
really based on the story of you moving.
Yes, this is based on me moving to New York and my first night when I was there, and how it was not how I pictured it. Long story short, I woke up with a chipped tooth.
This cocktail
This
came
is
out of
delicious.
it, and I'm gonna taste this now. Okay, cheers.
Yeah,
first
cheers.
of all. So this has like a caramel ring around it,
Yeah,
right?
this is like the caramel dipping sauce you find in the produce section, where you're like, I shouldn't, but I want to, but I shouldn't.
I really want to. This is very good.
This is my play on like an apple martini, because most apple martinis you see are like kryptonite green.
Yeah.
They're scary.
This is pretty.
This is basically organic.
So tell me about actually writing a book. What was the most intimidating part of the whole process?
Well, this is the first thing I've ever written that isn't a script.
Really?
So I think the most intimidating part was realizing how bad I am at punctuation. I like semicolon, the f***.
That's what editors are for, right?
Sorry, I know you probably can't curse on your channel. But yeah, that's exactly what editors are for. But I think the most intimidating part was really just finding that balance of being totally honest without wanting to embarrass anyone. Not me, because I have zero shame, but you know, like my parents or my friends who are in it.
Right.
So I actually have a safe word in the book. Rutabaga. Yeah! Story checks out, you did read it. I have a safe word so that if you're a parent or related to me and you might not want to picture me doing certain things, you can just skip to the next chapter.
So you rose to fame on the internet with your YouTube channel, and you do have a whole chapter in the book where you kind of discuss online haters, which are a very real thing.
Oh, so real?
Yeah, so I'm really interested to know what just the absolute kind of weirdest online comment you've ever gotten has been.
Weirdest. I don't know. I mean, I really like the comments that are just based on physicality, because those are just hilarious.
They're very funny.
I get a lot of comments about me having gap teeth, which I love. Like, I got braces to fix these, and then they went back, and then I was like, what was I doing? Sorry, parents, that you just spent $3,000 on my gap teeth. Yeah, I get weird comments like that, but for the most part, I feel like you have an army of people protecting you from bad comments.
Yes.
So there's just this little group that kind of takes down the haters. It's awesome.
Now, of course, Grace Helbig has her own show on E! You were on the premiere episode.
I was.
Is there something about her that most of her fans might not know?
Grace is a lot sweeter, and like she's very sweet and very thoughtful, and sometimes she gives off a very robot vibe. Like we like have to flip her switches occasionally, but she's just really kind and really sweet, and I think she puts that out there every once in a while, little glimpses, but in real life it's a constant. She's a good gal.
If I were to ask her the same question about you, what do you think she'd say?
Oh, please. I show everything, right? I guess it's probably the same thing. I guess I'm actually probably sweeter with friends and stuff, and online I'm very middle finger to the sky.
Now, you guys also did Hey USA together, which was really fun, especially because you guys got to basically travel all over the place.
It was the most fun.
Yeah, if you had to live permanently in any of the places that you visited, which would it be?
Snap. Well, we did visit LA, so that's a given.
Well, yes, you cannot choose the city that you're already living in.
Oh man, they were so fun. I think if I was just like writing books and had no aspiration to do on-camera stuff, I might live in Provincetown, Massachusetts.
Okay, why?
It was just drag queens and bars and little quaintness by the sea. It was so cute. But then I just got back yesterday. I'm doing Hey USA season 2, where since Grace can't do it since she's doing the show, I have other YouTubers meeting me, and Jenna Marbles and I were just in Gatlinburg Pigeon Forge over the weekend.
Okay.
Do you know what that is?
I feel like I have a vague sense.
It's like Myrtle Beach in the mountains. So it's go-karts airbrush t-shirts, dinner theater. We went to Dollywood. So
that is a lifelong dream of mine.
Yeah, and it's just unlimited moonshine. So that would probably be a close runner-up.
What was the highlight of Dollywood?
They had an oversized rocking chair. I'm really into comically large things. So just in on the, and plus I felt so petite. And I'm almost 5'9". I rarely feel that. And I just felt like a little mouse.
I love that. Did you get a whole photo shoot in?
Oh, you know it.
Yeah.
Oh, and we did old-timey photos. And they were like, what era do you want? We were like, we're doing every single one. Clear the schedule.
Yeah, I love it. Well, thank you so much for
Thanks
coming
for having
by today.
me.
It was so much fun. And be sure to check out Mamrie's book, You Deserve a Drink.